So here is a quick recap of what we did on Friday with Marty with the Bafa Wubu session. You should look at Shirley's videos for details, discussion of the energy, etc. But I love this form because it really helps us learn to stay in our frames, to move from our dantian, to move from that energy that comes up through our foot that allows us to move. Some things to just kind of keep in mind as you're learning it is to stay in that frame. You know, I'm taller than many of you, and this is a comfortable, little bigger than shoulder width for me, but for many people, this is it. So if this is your frame, you're staying in your frame here. If this is your frame, it might be a little bit bigger, but it's staying in your frame. Nothing goes past your knees. You keep a nice arch in your lower half. You don't let that back leg collapse as you're shifting weight. So, Bafa Wubu, as we learned it, with none of the Chinese names. So we start in a nice yang posture with our feet parallel, sinking right, stepping out left as far as you can go without putting weight into it. Then we shift our weight 50-50. Allow the energy to come up and in and down. Classic yang opening. Returning to the right. Again, that's just right in my frame. I'm not trying to go far to the right. Turning to the right, holding the ball. Turning back to center, ward off. Turning to the left, and back to right, roll back. Hands meet, back to center. Press, have that nice open feeling. Palms open and flatten. Turning to the right a little bit, and back up to center for press. Turning left, grab the rope. Oh, my elbows have not moved very much. Coming down for pluck. Palms open to the front as I turn to the left for split. Left hand to left hip. Back to center, turning to the right. Elbow strike. Turning back to the left. My left hand is going to open and roll under. My right hand is going to become a fist and roll over. And energy goes to the side here for the the shoulder bump. Turning to the left, holding the ball. Ward off. Turning to the right. And back to the left, roll back. Hands meet, back to center. Press. Palms flat and open, down the left side and up for push. Turning right, grab the rope. Turning left, pluck. Palms open to the front as we turn back to the right for split. Right fist to the right hip and back to the left. Elbow strike. Turning right as your hands roll over and bumping straight to the left. The transition, you want to sink a little more left. Right hand lowers, left hand rises. Right foot opens. I'll step back a little bit. Right foot opens because you're going to want to be in a bow stance as you're moving. Holding the ball, pause here. Right hand high. And we step out into a bow stance for ward off. If that back foot isn't comfortable in a good bow stance, adjust it. Rock back, open to the left. Pause here as we hold the ball left hand high. Stepping out, ward off. Rolling your hips to the right, roll back. Not sure you can see my right toe, but as the weight comes out of it, the toe lifts. You can pause here if this is comfortable for you, and we step back. Remember, we want to keep a nice distance between our feet in this stepping. Toe comes up. Hands meet. You're going to take a step to the angle. Press with the follow step. Sinking back into that back foot as you open. and then sink, drop your elbows, take a step right to the cardinal, to the wall, and follow step with the push. Rock back into the back foot, hands meet. Weight goes into the left foot, take a step right, press, follow step. Rock back into the back foot as we open, elbows drop, hips sink, take a step straight to that wall, follow step for push. I'm going to step up a bit here for the push. We're going to rock back into our back foot as we pivot on the heel of the right. We're holding that rope. Weight goes into the right foot, stepping back. Remember, keep some nice distance between your feet. Pluck. And again, the weight comes out of that front foot, the toes come up. Stepping back, and you can pause here. Stepping back, pluck number 2. Weight's out of that front foot, so the toes have come up. And as I go into split, I'm going to bring that foot in. My heels are pretty much in line as I do that. And there's no weight on that hip, so as I'm turning my hip, no weight on that foot as I'm turning my hip, that foot rolls out. There's the first split, weight goes into that. And you can always pause here. But again, we're stepping in tighter than our usual openings. There's my dog. Split number 2. Weight goes into the right foot. Stepping up. Weight goes into the left foot. At this point, my left hand is kind of pointing off to the right corner. So you put your weight into the left foot. Step out with the right foot. Elbow strike with the follow step. Weight goes left. Stepping out. Shoulder bump. You want to put more weight into that right foot as you open the left foot. The left hand circles around and down. The right hand circles around and up. It's kind of pointing to that left corner. Weight goes into the left foot. Elbow strike. You've got a follow step. Weight goes into the right foot. Stepping out. Shoulder bump. Here's another transition. It's much like the others. You're going to sink a little more left. Left hand rises, right hand lowers. As you're sinking, all the weight goes into that left foot. It allows you to bring in that right foot. And the right hand continues circling. It comes up a little bit. Then you're going to press down with the right hand and right foot. The energy is going to come up from that foot. We'll push the hand up. Up. And then comes down. Weight goes into the left foot. Again, the right foot pushes the right hand more than the right hand pulls the right foot. Comes down with some separation. Back to center. The right hand stays where it is. As you come back to center, that left hip rises a little bit, which pushes that left hand up. Open and close. And back to Uchi. Hope that's helpful. I love this form. It's great. It's really informed a lot of the other stuff that I do, even the Sun forms, that feeling of staying in your frame and weight shifts and having the energy move through. I hope you enjoy it.